Hey Capricorn, this is going to be your love reading for December 2020, okay? So I actually just started recording your video and my computer died. So I already actually dealt out the first few cards. So we're going to jump right into that. But for my intro, for you guys that don't know, we're looking at your love life with the person on your mind. We're going to look at their energy, your energy, the mutual situation that is occurring between you guys, how they feel about you, how they think of you in the situation, the outcome for the month of December, some advice, what you need. Then we're going to pull a card to see what you need to know or what's coming toward you anywhere from now to the near future. Then we're going to pull some cards from the Twin Flame deck. If you guys don't know what the Twin Flame deck, it's basically like if your person could say anything to you and be honest, what would they say? Okay, keep in mind, guys, this story's not going to resonate with everyone. The situation can always be vice versa. I do shuffle and meditate on the cards ahead of time. But for those of you guys who don't know, I am a full-time tarot reader in my personal life. I used to be a tarot reader on YouTube. I had a lot of tower moments. I got off. So if you want to help support this new channel, give that a like, a subscribe, thumbs up. You guys know the deal, okay? For those of you guys who have been with me and know that I have health issues and I'm going through the cancer treatments and all that, I just want to say that the overwhelming support that I got from you guys was extremely phenomenal. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. And the emails and everything. And I haven't gotten to read all the emails yet, so if I haven't gotten back to you, don't think I'm ignoring you. I couldn't believe it, and the only reason why I told you guys is because I didn't want you guys to be upset with me. I didn't want you guys to, think that I didn't care about being reliable on YouTube, or I didn't care about letting you guys down. I do care about not having as many videos out as I would like to at, on a time limit right now. But I was just shocked by the overwhelming support from you guys. So I just want to say I appreciate that, guys. It really means a lot and really helps me and motivates me to keep fighting. So anyway, we are going to get back into the reading. It sucks that it cut it off, but I'm going to tell you for the first card, I didn't get too far, so I already pulled clarifiers for the one though. So your partner's energy for the month of December, for the person that's on your mind, Capricorn, is the Tower in reverse. We have Sagittarius energy here. I clarified it by the Five of Cups and the Ace of Wands in reverse. And my response was, oof. And I feel like I had that response last month with you guys for your partner's energy. But last time it was like mourning, them thinking of you, them really heartbroken. It's a different oomph this time. Similar, but different. Because I'm not saying it's the same reading as last month, but you can really see when you're following a story how people's feelings start changing over time, right? So I feel like that this person with the Tower in reverse, the Five of Cups and the Ace of Wands in reverse, okay? I feel like right now that this person is a bucket of chaos. But I also, at the same token, feel like that they are, again, still mourning. There's more regret here than there is heartbreak at this point. There's loss. Whereas sometimes it's just extreme heartbreak, right? But then the Five of Cups is more like a mourning of that loss. So it's like it's after the initial shock of the heartbreak. It's after the realization of what you're losing and wanting it back. There's like stages people go through. And when you start getting to an acceptance stage of everything, you start mourning it. And I feel like that this person is mourning this connection because I feel like that this person thinks that it's a done deal, Capricorn, at this point. I feel like that they think that this relationship is just too far gone. It's too chaotic. Whatever has transpired between you guys recently, maybe it didn't go over well. Maybe they heard something. I don't know. But it was like the last straw for this person. And I feel like even if you wanted them back, not to say you would, but even if you wanted it back or not, even if you were still trying to love them, I feel like that they're mourning it because no matter what the situation is, whether you want to be with them or not, I feel like if they want to be with you or not, I feel like no matter what, that this person is sitting here saying, this is not going to happen anymore. This can't happen anymore. This relationship is just too there's just too, like, you could never love me the same after everything that happened. And if we can't get it back to the way it was, then this is not going to work. And I feel like that this person is mourning that. I feel like that this person is just upset. That I feel like that they generally are like saying goodbye to you. You know, it's like when you delete someone's pictures, like you look at them one more time before you burn them, or you close that chapter. And I feel like that this person is trying to dump out the remaining cups of love that they had for you. And I feel like that they're dumping out the cups of love that you're giving them. And normally that sounds like a Four of Cups type of energy, but that's really what I'm getting here with this Ace of Wands in reverse. I do feel like that they're mourning it. I feel like if they could go back in time and change things between you guys, I feel like that they would. But I feel like that this person is being a little bit more realistic about the situation, knowing that this is just what it is. In the same token, for a small percent of you Capricorns, I do feel like that this person is possibly could be starting to see someone new or dabble in a connection with somebody else. And I don't even think it's because their heart is actually in it. I believe it's because they feel like that's what they need to do at this point, that they just need to keep moving forward one day at a time. No matter how they feel, they're just going to keep moving forward. And I think that also breaks their heart. But I just feel like that they feel like you guys could never have it back. I feel like that they're, with this Ace of Wands here in reverse, I feel like that they're just not interested in making this connection work at this point in time anymore. And it hurts them. It is a mourning of loss. But also with this Tower in reverse, because this is your person's energy, I also have to say that, Capricorn, that I don't think that your person knows that whatever they're doing is going to lead them to chaos and even more disappointment down the line. I don't think you know it yet. I don't think they know it yet. This is an energy that they have yet to come into. And a part of it could be, if they are starting to see someone else and things like that, it could be that it doesn't go the way they planned, and then they realize that they squandered the opportunity with you again. And that also brings them to more regret and heartbreak. So this person is kind of stuck in a cycle right now, Capricorn, where there is no winning for them. Even if they think that, I'll do the right work, I'll heal, I'll take the loss, I feel like moving on is better, or I feel like doing this is better. No matter what this person does right now, it's because of the way they're going about things and the way they're thinking about things. It is ultimately going to lead them to something at this point that is unavoidable. Like what they're doing is done, and it is going to just bring even more chaos their way. And again, it might not even have to do with you. It could be in their own life, which makes them, again, regret even more losing you and sad. But I think in this moment, they have not experienced that yet. And in this moment, they're, Anyway, your energy for the month of December is the Knight of Cups. So we got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. So we're going to clarify that. This is actually where I left off in the first video. So we're right back to where we started. Last shuffle, please. Okay, clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords. We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, okay? So I think that right now, whatever has continued on with this person, whatever has transpired, whether you guys have just stayed out of communication or whether you tried to make communication and it wasn't good, or something occurred, another fork in the road between you guys, or whatever happened recently, or didn't happen, to say the least, because, right, no actions is an action, right? So I would say that it has let you down. I would say that it did not go the way you would have hoped. If you know, you did come in contact, you were hoping for something so much more, so much better. I think you had higher expectations. I think you were holding out hope for something. And it was just more conflict. Like, it was just more of like, this is just always a battle. This is just always a lose-lose. Like, nothing gives here. Nothing works here. I feel like that this person just, you know, you're not asking for a mile. You're asking for an inch, and they won't even give you that. You know, even if it's respect or it's this or that. And I just feel like you're just, you know, and I think that it has caused a lot of internal conflict with you. I feel like you've tried to be brave. I feel like you have tried to move forward. I feel like you have tried to put on that face. I feel like you have had moments where you feel completely on your A game and you're confident and you're hopeful for the future. But moving on is it's a process, and it hurts sometimes. And you know, there are some people where that trauma stays with them forever. Losing the love of your life is very traumatizing. You know, it's like when your spouse passes away, you don't that they don't ever leave your heart. You know, and when someone hurts you but they're still alive, that can be very traumatic. And that trauma, you know, and I feel like right now you're taking on this Knight of Cups energy. So you're definitely letting your emotions kind of rule your heart right now. And you could be starting to become very creative, very passionate about things, or at least you want to. I think you're trying to find distractions. I think you're trying to... Capricorns are, you know, they just don't like to give up. They don't want to accept failure. They don't want to accept defeat. So it's like you don't want to stay in this energy anymore. You don't want to think about this. You don't want to be depressed. You don't want to be in your feels, you know. So I feel like you're sitting here trying to grab different outlets. You're trying to find happiness again. And I feel like you're trying to get creative about it. No matter if that's going out with people, if that's starting new hobbies, if that's, you know, learning new things, if that's painting, if that's... I just feel like you're trying to do whatever you can be. But I feel like you're just in this energy sometimes where you just feel like certain things, every time you keep trying, it just, something happens, or it doesn't feel good, it's not working out. So the mutual situation and connection that's going to be transpiring for you guys for the month of December. Now, how I read my energy is it could have been anywhere it could have already started to happen a couple weeks ago, and it's going to continue, or it hasn't happened yet and it's going to continue. But I always do like a couple weeks, give or take, the energy before the time frame. So a couple weeks before December, after December, that's how long this energy can be unfolding for. But we have Leo energy here. It's strength in reverse, so let's clarify that. Yeah, so strength in reverse clarified by the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have Gemini, Aries, Libra energy. Did I say Libra? Or Gemini, I said Aries. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra with the Four of Wands. So yeah, right now it's just saying that there is no communication with you guys happening right now. It's a very weak foundation. There's a lot of issues here. There's a lot of insecurities. There's a lack of courage, I think, for you guys to reach out to one another and really have a conversation that is, you know, well overdue, needed to have here about this relationship, about this foundation, about this connection. Right now I see it being cut off. I see this bond, I see this tie just being cut off. And if you guys were already not in communication, I feel like it's more solidifying now than it was. It's almost like I don't see the world here or the death here yet. So it's not like it's saying like this is 1,000% done, but as of right now, this is the direction that it looks like it's taking. Um, it looks like that this is just, I mean, there's anger here, there's pain, there's hurt, there's insecurities, there's um, lack of communication, lack of honesty here. How they feel about you for the month of December is Ace of Wands in reverse. That is probably one of the ickiest cards to get for how someone feels about you. Because just like I said, you know, when I pulled the Tower in reverse and the Five of Cups for their energy before, how they feel about you, Ace of Wands in reverse can mean that they are looking at new love. I wouldn't even say love, just new people, new situations in their life. And they are in this moment not interested in you any longer, interested in pursuing this any longer. Like, I'm trying to put that as gently as possible. Now keep in mind, guys, that feelings change by the day. Things change, okay? If feelings didn't change, then we wouldn't be in love with someone one day and not the next, or not in love with them and then in love with them, right? Like, feelings change. We get mad, we get sad, we feel good one day, we don't the next. So, but as of right now, tell me more about the Ace of Wands in reverse. Ooh, Page of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands upright. Yeah. Capricorn, I do definitely feel like that there is another person in this person's life that's distracting them from, you know, I feel like if at one point that they, you know, were heartbroken over, I think what happened is that they were so hurt with over you that they had to find a distraction. I think that's what happened here. I feel like, and if you don't know if someone, you know, they might not be very public with this person, but I feel like here, the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse, I mean, that's a double whammy: loss of love, loss of attraction, you know, a love gone bad. Queen of Wands here Queen of Wands a lot of times can represent another woman, particularly another person in the relationship. It could be a man, so don't get hooked up on the general genders, but that's generally what it means, especially in that kind of pull, how I pulled it. I think it's this, you know, right now they're in a woo phase with somebody else, where I feel like that they could be, again, I wouldn't say that they're in love, but I feel like that they're trying to tell themselves right now that they just got to keep going with it, and then it will stick. If I just keep, it's kind of like you fake it until you make it. I feel like that this person's trying to recreate this magical relationship with a person, and I feel like it started off with no feelings, but they were going to call them baby anyway. They were going to be all ooey gooey and romantic and pretend like they were enjoying this person way more than they were, because I think they're hoping that it's going to actually transpire and develop into real feelings. And I feel like at this point, because they now have this distraction, I feel like it has made them completely just not want to pursue anything with you anymore, not to think about you, not to talk to you. Like, they just have no interest at this moment with you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's shitty. How they think of you and this situation is the King of Wands upright. So more Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have a lot of fire energy here. We have the King, the Knight, the Queen. So I think that they think about the situation of why they have this Tower moment is I think that it's because I think that they think that your connection is intense, right? I think they know that you two are intense together. Very passionate, lot of sexual chemistry, lot of sexual attraction. But I feel like that they also feel like where if they were insecure about themselves before, I feel like they kind of boosted their self-esteem up a little bit. And I now feel like that they also are putting you like you're both kings. I feel like that at one point they might have degraded you in their eyes and lifted themselves up. And then they kind of felt a little bad and degraded themselves. And now I feel like in their eyes, they think you guys are on an equal playing field. Basically, king versus king. And the problem with king versus king is two kings can't rule a kingdom together. And I think that they look at you like you're also superior in life. You're also someone who makes moves. Like if they rated themselves on a scale 1 to 10, they rate you the same. Like, you know what I mean? They put you where they are. Like you're a boss. You're a force not to be reckoned with. And the thing is if they see that you're passionate and you go and get what you want and they want to do the same. The thing is I think that this person feels like you guys both want to be the winner. And two people can't win. So I feel like that they think that this relationship is just so intense because of that. Let's clarify. Why am I talking so much before clarifying? I told myself not to do that. Shuffle, please. Two of Swords in reverse and the Chariot upright, Cancer energy. Yeah, I feel like that it is that. I feel like you both, even if you're not that person, I do feel like that this person thinks that you both want control. Which I'm sure you do in a sense, especially if this person has hurt you and things like that. I'm sure you don't want to keep letting someone get away with something. Problem is I think that this person wants to keep getting away with whatever they do. I think they want to continue being who they are, and I think they know with you they can't do that. You've taken on a much more powerful role. You've taken on a much more successful or self-respect, I should say, type of role where you're like, I'm not going to sit back and, like be treated like that. I'm not going to be talked to like that. There are consequences. And I think that this person, King of Wands is someone who gets what they want, right? And King of Wands can be a very great partner. They can be very loyal. But the problem is King of Wands is only that way when they want to be that way. They literally do whatever they want. And they are the king, so they are the most... They're not a knight or a queen, so they're the most powerful in that energy. They take what they want, when they want, things like that. And I feel like there was not a decision here that was made with you guys. You didn't move forward. Nothing happened again. And I feel like that they ultimately are deciding, like, you know what, I'm gonna just get away from this because that is the only way I can keep control. I can't control Capricorn. I can't control this situation. So I'm going to see where I can control something else somewhere else. It's really shitty, but that is the energy here that I am picking up for that, which is pretty crazy if you ask me personally. for the possible outcome for you guys for December 2020 is Two of Wands. So I'm going to clarify. Okay, clarified is the Moon upright and the Seven of Swords. Man, when this combination comes out together, it's lethal. So we have Pisces energy here. So there's a couple of situations here. So the Moon is all about what you illusions, right? What things appear to be, they're not. Things like that. What's interesting here is that it appears that this person is done with you, right? Well, the Two of Wands, before I even clarified, which I didn't say it because I didn't want to talk before I clarified, but before I clarified, I wanted to tell you. Two of Wands, a lot of times, if you are looking for a reconciliation, a Two of Wands can mean that an ex comes back into your life, but they come back as a friend first. And the friendship is what is needed to happen before a reconciliation, before romantic feelings can start up again, right? So it does say that they do come back, but as a friend, and you have to take that friendship, and that's what grows into more naturally again. Now we add in the Moon and the Seven of Swords. Things are not how they appear. So say that this person does come back into your life as a friend, and maybe they're trying to get away with something. Maybe they are trying to test the waters, dip their foot in, see how you feel, this, that, and the third, you know. And you're like, well, wait a minute. Why would they do that? Because you just told me that they have the Ace of Wands in reverse, that they don't have feelings for me. Guys, remember, the Ace of Wands in reverse is because let's recap. I always love doing a recap. Let's recap. Let's move backwards. Your person, feelings change. Right now, your person has the Ace of Wands in reverse. They are not interested in right now. Their feelings have completely iced over on you. I think it's because they have a distraction in their life. Somebody else particularly. I could be wrong, but it is some form of distraction. I'm going to assume their mind is on the dating pool, okay? All right, they think you guys are very intense. They want control of this situation, but they know that you guys are intense together. There is a lot of sexual energy, okay? They right now still have the energy for the month of December, the Five of Cups. They're still mourning this, okay? And they also have the Tower in reverse, which means that a disaster is headed for them. They don't even know it yet. And what is this disaster doing? It's making them mourn. It's making them regret over an opportunity and over an Ace of Wands in reverse, which is how they currently feel about you. So, now let's go back to the outcome. Well, this might be why they come back as a friend, because they had this Ace of Wands in reverse energy, where romantically they weren't thinking of starting anything with you again. But you have the Moon here. So again, maybe something here is not as it appears. They come back one way, but what they're trying to do, on the other hand, that's you know, it's not how it appears. Not everything is how it appears. So if this person comes back into your life, keep that, you know, ahead of time, you know. If I'm going to say, if this person is showing, because the Two of Wands, it sometimes can mean that, you know, a Two of Wands a lot of times means that a relationship still has a chance of survival, right? It's two different paths. Sometimes a twos, though, can represent, again, I'm going to say it, two different people. So let's say that this person is saying, okay, I'm not interested in this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. And here they are pursuing something with someone else, or they want to. And now you're like, oh, this is totally done, right? Totally, totally done. Because right now in the energy of December, that's how it would appear, right? But then here's this Two of Wands thing. Where it's like, is it not what they're appearing? Are they choosing that person, but are they actually happy? Are they fulfilled? Is this actually what it appears? Is this actually what's happening right now? Like, are they actually really committing to this person? Is this for show? Is this just for them to move on? Is this an act? Is this to make me jealous? Is this to suck it to me? Is this to win the breakup? Is this for them to show me that they don't need me? You know? And if they do come back, it's, you know, if they're like, oh, I don't want to be with you, but, you know, they try to be friendly with you or something like that. It's be careful, because nothing is what it appears right now, okay? Even be careful if they come back and tell you they're single, because nothing appears to what it is. This person, you got illusions with the Seven of Swords. Somebody here is trying to get away with something. Someone's here is trying to be sneaky, you know, towards the end of December. Like I said, or even a couple weeks past that because of the energy. But somebody here, a lot of times too, Seven of Swords is trying to get back what they feel was taken from them. So it's possible that, you know, there's going to be some things going on behind the scenes. You know, somebody trying to find some stuff out, or, you know. Anyway, we're going to pull some advice and take a look at what is coming toward you anywhere from now to the near future. Okay, so your advice is, oh, this is so unique. Your advice is the Moon in reverse. So let's clarify. I seen a couple comments from you guys telling me to stop drinking coffee, and I thought that was funny and that was cute. Like, that is the one thing I cannot give up, is my coffee. I drink it black, though. So at least I cut out, like, the sugar and cream. Why is this Capricorn's advice? Last shuffle, please. Tell me more about the Moon in reverse. Okay, wow. Capricorn, your readings are just always so intense and detailed. And, oh, geez, thank goodness this eclipse energy is coming out of your sign. My goodness. Okay. Clarified. So, Moon in reverse, Pisces energy. Clarified by the Sun, upright, Leo energy. And the Devil energy, Capricorn. So, the Moon in reverse, your advice is that obstacles are being cleared out of your way. And you might be afraid. It might not feel good. Moon is also ruled by emotions, okay? And like I said, in December, you're going to be having this heart over head type of energy, okay? Especially you're going into Capricorn season. You want to be, your birthday's coming up. You want to be in your glory. You want to be, you know, celebrating and having life. But it's like after the year 2020, after everything that has happened, you're just like, whew, you know? But the thing is by this person removing themselves out of your life, they are removing a clear path from you. They are, okay? Because it is when you're having anxiety. It is when you are hurt. It is when you feel like you have nothing else to lose. That is when you become the most powerful self of yourself, okay? That is when you have time to do things that you never had time to do. That is when you have time to really readjust yourself. If you wanted to write a book, now you have the time because you're not busy trying to make someone else happy. You're not busy worrying about how to impress this person or get them back. Or you're not busy spending hours on the phone crying with them or arguing with them or dealing with splitting your things or moving out or anything like that, you know. Whatever your situation is, you know, they are clearing themselves out of your life, which means they're taking the drama, the emotions, the heartbreak, and all that with them, okay? And that is leaving you to step into your full potential as a Capricorn and do what you do best, and that is to take the lead. And I promise, if you follow that advice, if you just, and I know you don't want to let this person go, or maybe you do. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But if this person is clearing the obstacles, if they've been playing mind games, or if they've left some kind of toxic energy, and you've gotten adapted to that energy just being in your life, and it's really hard to shut that chapter. If they're removing themselves from your life, let them, because they are an obstacle that is blocking you from being who you are supposed to be. If you continue to put energy into this connection and this person, it is just going to keep taking you out of your element, Capricorn. It's going to mess you up. If they are not supporting you, if they are not being what you need, then that is just what that is, and they're not who you need. If they're not being who you need, then that's not what you need. And that is as simple cut as dry. Right now it might feel like crap, but when you're getting that new promotion, that's not going to feel like crap. When you're sitting here selling your best time author's book, or selling a book, or starting a business, or that's not going to feel like crap. When you start getting recognition and meeting all these new people because of all these new things you're taking up on your life, and how successful you're becoming, and how much you're glowing, and how powerful you're becoming, and you're in you're in some kind of public figure eye, whether it's your company, or what you're doing in your life, or if you start all these crafts and hobbies and sell them on Etsy, or whatever you choose to do, that's not going to feel bad. That's going to feel great. That's going to feel great. So even though right now you feel like this sucks, you have to keep your mind focused on the fact that right now you have an opportunity where your path, obstacles are clearing. They're clearing themselves out. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of that. Don't focus on this connection. If it comes back, it comes back. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right now, you need to focus on the fact that right now you have an opportunity to go full speed ahead in life with other things that you might not have an option on if you start a new connection, if you get this connection back, because everyone knows Capricorns are dedicated. So if Capricorn becomes in a family setting or a relationship setting, that is where they put their energy. You take that out of a Capricorn's life, and then they have nothing left but to power up in life. That is where their focus goes. And you have an opportunity to power up. So use that, because who knows if you'll ever get that opportunity again. You might end up getting pregnant or finding a new love, and so use it while you got it. What's coming up for you in the near future, anywhere from now to the next 3 months, could be 2 days, 2 weeks, could be the whole 3 months, is the 9 of Wands in reverse. So, I don't like this, Capricorn. We're going to clarify. This is telling me that there is a messy situation that is coming for you again, Capricorn. Tell me more about this 9 of Wands in reverse for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know about this 9 of Wands in reverse? Two more shuffles. Nine of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Cups upright. Wow. Okay. So we have 3 9s here. 9 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Cups upright. Can't recall what 3 9s in your tarot read mean. I almost want to look it up real quick. Look it up with me. What is 3 9 when you get 3 9s? Three 9s in a tarot spread. Multiple 9s. often predicts that you're at the high point of drama, the final hurdle before the end. It's eights, tens, nines. So it says for 3 that your surroundings will affect your mindset and mood. Your environment will make or break your relationships. And I'm sure that it's much deeper than that, right? But I was getting at, as soon as I pulled 9 of Wands in reverse, what's coming towards you, I thought, I already knew this is a messy situation. And then we just looked up 3 nines and it's saying, well, you're coming to a high point of the drama. I think what it is whatever you've been going through. First of all, the eclipse energy, you're done with the eclipse, but that energy still lingers until the very end of the year, right? I think Capricorn, if you are someone who's been following the Capricorn readings, if this is all one story, or if you're someone where one reading resonates one week and it doesn't the next, if this is all the same Capricorns, or if this is a mix of Capricorns, if this is your story today, but it wasn't last time, or if it's your story today and it was last time, regardless. I think what's happening here is that Capricorns, no matter what Capricorn you are, have been going through extreme challenges in a lot of areas of their life, if not every single area. And love has definitely been an issue for Capricorn. Connections have been an issue for Capricorns. Pain, growth, hurt. And I think it has been going on and on. I can't even remember the last time I had a positive, really good Capricorn read. It's been so long. And every read is so much drama and pain and hurt. And I feel like it's one of the only zodiac signs that constantly get that. Where it's just the energy is just not lovey-dovey. It's just not good. And I feel like it is coming to the head. I think that's what this is. I think maybe you were strong, you were moving on, something happened, this person threw you off your game again, and now it's just like, oh my goodness, is this gonna work or not? Are we doing this or not? What is going on right now? What is happening? Or it's just like, how dare you come back to mess with me or my head and then leave me again or not do anything, or, give me a wrong signal or give me a mixed signal, or how dare you go out and get a new relationship and betray me again, or this or that. It's whatever this is. It's coming to a head. The drama is coming to a head, and it is coming. It's coming. It's coming. Again, your outcome was the Moon and 7 of Swords with the 2 of Wands. Something else here is coming. And it's a messy situation. It's going to make you want to give up. God, this is going to give you insomnia. This is going to have you in your feels. This is going to have you in your head. This is going to have you knocking your, What's crazy, though, is that I think you get what you want. I think this drama happens like a grand finale to whatever this is. What if your person does come back and you guys remain friends and it stresses you out really, really bad and then everything works out, Or I'm not saying that's the case. I'm not saying that's the case, by the way. I don't want you to say I'm saying that. I'm just saying, a grand finale happens here. It's like the last. This is either gonna happen or not. And I was starting to pick up on that energy last month, that it was getting very close to this point. And that's what this is. It's telling me it's coming. It's coming up. But with the 9 of Swords here in reverse and the 9 of Cups, I do feel like it's a messy situation. I do feel like you're going to want to give up. I feel like that's what's happening here. But, and I feel like it's going to have you in your feels, anxiety and all that. Generally, though, I feel like things start to become better when you least expect it. Because, again, things are not how they appear to be. So I feel like things are going to start looking and feeling really, really bad. And then some kind of surprise element comes out of the woodwork here. Because Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment after all is said and done. Whether that's peace with this person, with yourself, whatever this situation is. But I feel like it is a tough journey. It is almost like you're not going to see any results until you are at that finish line. You got to go all the way, like nobody's cutting a Capricorn a break here. But you're right about there. Like I said, this is near future anywhere coming out and near whatever. We got to hurry up, because this is going to time out. And let me get my cards out of the way. I'm sorry, I just talked too much. I don't know what to title this video, like holy drama. Alright, if your person could say anything to you, what would they say? Okay, so we have, okay. Let me see the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have your intensity frightens me and allures me all at the same time. So I think it's, like I said, they had this King of Wands where they're kind of putting you at the same, kind of on the same plateau in life, you know? You want to win as much as they do, or, you know, even if that's not how you view it, that's how they're viewing it. Like, you're not backing down anymore. You're putting your foot in the ground. You're standing still. You're demanding respect, or this isn't happening. Even if you want it to happen, you are not, like, you're taking control, right? You're not budging. You're going for what you want. And if that is not what you want, then that's, you know, even if you want a certain person, if they're not giving you what you want, then that's still not what you want, right? And then we have, so I think that this person, again, like I said, is backing off because of that. But it also says, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So like I said, guys, I feel like that this person in this point in time, what the cards were telling me is that this person in this point in time in December could very well change. This person, obviously, the stories change fluently, okay? One day they hate your guts, the next they're in their feels. It's fluently. In the month of December, I do feel like that this person might be looking at other connections. I do think those connections will, for the most part, blow up in your face. I can't promise you that. But it looks like that this person is just a ball of chaos right now. And really, I feel like that this person is just trying to distract themselves from pain. So I think that they're jumping into things that, they're rushing into things that are going to cause them their own tower moments. But I think that this person feels like that this is what they need to do at this point. They need to at least see if they can have a connection with someone else. And they can't do that as long as they keep thinking of you. And when they think of you, they think that this relationship is just too far gone. So I do feel like that this is what they're doing right now. Doesn't mean they'll stay in this energy. Anyway, guys, that is what I have for you guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.